messing with you. Go ahead.
All right, as Tom stated, my name is Jarrell Liner. I'm the founder of GoodSpire. And what we do basically, and I say this basically, but we really turn mobile devices into breathing machines. And a lot of people would hear that and they say, how is that possible? Well, basically, I want to show you guys how we do that, but before I do that, I want to briefly give you some background on how the concept of GoodSpire came about. Now, if we go back to the year 2010, I'm on top of the world, working in oil and gas, doing my thing, so to speak. And basically something happened in my life that really kind of turned everything upside down. I lost my job. I got laid off, and at that point, it really became like a domino effect, so to speak, over the next 2 years. I went from losing my job to also having my house foreclosed on, my car was repossessed, my marriage ended in divorce. Basically, by 2012, I had nothing. Basically nothing was available to me. Anything that I thought that I owned, that I thought that I had control of, the world kind of showed me that that is not the case. And I found myself basically homeless at this point. I was living in an extended stay motel off of Highway 290, actually, trying to find a job and trying to get back on my feet, so to speak. And for me, being at that point, it was really a decision that I had to make because when you're down basically at the bottom, or you feel like you're at the bottom, and you feel like there's nothing going right for you in life, a lot of times people can give up. Or you can say, man, you know what? The world is against me. I can't win this fight. I'm just going to lay down and just take it. And, for me, honestly, I did that for a while. But at some point, I realized that, man, you know what? This isn't the end for me. My life is not over. I'm still breathing. I'm still here. And there's still a chance for me to get back up and be great, or be at least what I was before. And at that point, I really began this journey, so to speak, of trying to get any type of information or resources that I can grab a hold to that can assist me with bettering my life, because in every aspect I had fallen, so to speak. And I found myself at Starbucks all day, every day, because remember, I didn't have a job, so I would stay there, wouldn't buy anything, but they all knew me because I'd be in there for hours upon hours using their Wi-Fi, and even when they closed, I would go outside in the parking lot, sit in my truck, and then I'm using the Wi-Fi there. A security guard kicked me out a couple times. But basically, what I was doing was just really searching Google, trying to find information in regards to bettering my finances because they were destroyed. Trying to get career advice as far as what I need to do now, as far as going back into that career, maybe going in another direction. Rebuilding my confidence and my mind frame and how I thought about myself, and removing any of the stress and the doubt that I had within me. And I'm just looking all over the place every day, trying to find information. And at one point it hit me, it's like, wow, this is really not efficient, because I spent so much time trying to find a 2-minute video clip, or 3 or 4 hours trying to find a paragraph that could help me. And a lot of times the time that I spent trying to find it frustrated me even more. So I came up with this concept or this idea, and I said, you know what, I'm not the only person that's going through something, because in all actuality we're all going through something. Statistics say that 87% of people in this world are unhappy with their life in some way. So, we're all dealing with the struggle, so to speak, and I knew that, for me, going out, trying to find stuff here and there, over here, over there, was not the most efficient way. So I said, you know what, there has to be a platform that allows individuals to find the information or the resources that they need on a consistent basis, instead of every day having to try to find it somewhere else. Or a lot of times there's platforms out there that only assist you with relationships, or they only assist you with finances. But we're not one degree. We're not one angle. We're all 360 degrees, and we all need assistance in different aspects of our life. And that's where the concept of GoodSpire came about. Because when I was at that bottom, I really couldn't breathe, so to speak. I was suffocated because of everything that was on my shoulders and all the things that are impacting my life. And I created GoodSpire as a way to allow me to breathe again, or to allow me to get the information or the resources that could fill me up and lift me back up to where I was. And what is GoodSpire in actuality? It's actually a mobile application that provides daily inspirational or motivational and encouraging content, and we call this GoodSpiration. And this is in 5 core areas of life. It's physical, it's fiscal, it's relationships, it's also mental well-being. And the goal of this every day is to give the users something in the morning, that GoodSpiration, that push, so to speak, that they can receive as soon as they hop out of bed. And then the way that you start your day ultimately determines how you finish your day. So we want to give people that push every morning when they get up, let them know that they can be great, that there's an opportunity as long as you're alive to do something amazing. And that is the purpose of GoodSpire. And in regards to the actual GoodSpiration itself, In its current state, it contains video clips as well as verbiage from trusted experts, scholars, and we also have memes, because everybody loves the little memes, right? The little images. And there's definitely a social aspect where you can share this information across social media, and we actually encourage that. And we want you as a user, if you receive something today that inspires you, and that's some inspirational content, we want you to feel the need to share it with other people. So that's our goal, and that's our mission, is to basically inspire people to become great and to actually achieve their true happiness in life. And I actually go into my slideshow here now that I've kind of given you guys some background. So once again, the mission of GoodSpire is basically to help people live a more fulfilling life and to try to attain that true happiness that we're all seeking. No matter who you are, no matter where you're at, no matter what your current situation is, there's always something that you can better within your actual life. And right now, the GoodSpiration, or the phase 1, so to speak, of GoodSpire, which is kind of like the current state that it's in now. The content that we provide, she cut out there, is the daily GoodSpiration, which, as I stated, is video clips. It's information as far as verbiage that users can use, as well as, you want me to pause? Or?
No, go ahead.
Okay. And also the memes. And then we also provide daily good news. And basically, this is a news update of a news story that's going on anywhere within the globe, because as we all know, if you watch the regular news or if you go on CNN and things of that nature, it's all negative, right? Who passed away, who was injured, who was hurt, that's all it is. And the fact of the matter is, there's probably more good things going on in the world, but for some reason that does not receive major media attention. So we do provide that outlet, so to speak, where our users are able to gather that information in regards to things that are going on all over the world. And then we also offer a daily good challenge. And what that is basically, I may challenge you within the application, or we may challenge you to call a loved one that you haven't spoken to in a while and just let them know how much you appreciate them. Or, maybe challenge you to go out and do a good deed today. Or, pick up trash when you see it. Just little things or small things that allow you to really become involved in your community and try to make an impact. And, there's a phrase that, you may not be able to change the world today, but you can definitely change your world. And by doing little things, you actually cause a ripple effect that can spread throughout the city, the nation, the world, so to speak. All right? And then we also have goal setting. So, part of GoodSpire is what? To encourage you, to motivate you, to be better, right? Well, now we want to inspire you to set goals for yourself. Whether if it's fiscal and you're dealing with some issues, maybe it's saving a certain amount of money. Let's set a date on that. And then GoodSpire will actually send you notifications on a daily or weekly basis just to kind of keep pushing you or trying to keep inspiring you to continue on your goal or your journey. All right? And we also offer gamification. And basically what that is that within the application, we want to encourage you to use it every day. And when you utilize the application in its current state, you're able to gain points and badges and things of that nature, and really kind of accumulate these things, and you can spread this throughout social media. I just earned my good deed badge for the day and things of that nature. And as far as an advancement, you'll be able to utilize those points, so to speak, as a currency within the application as well. And then we also, as I stated earlier, we offer social sharing, which allows you to engage not only within the application, but also spread that within any social media platform that you're utilizing. And within the GoodSpiration, as I stated, we'll have exclusive video content, and then also being able to provide webinars and workshops in the future that allow our experts and our scholars and professors to be able to have an impact on a local network within their actual local community. All right. Now, phase 2 of GoodSpire, which we plan to launch actually about a year from now, will include a premium version. And in its current state, GoodSpire is a free application. Any and everybody can download it. And the premium version will be some more content that the users are really more in-depth content that users are able to get, whether it be courses that you can take within the application, or maybe now that you can log in and create a profile, you may want to create an actual plan. Say, for the next 30 days, I want to only receive physical GoodSpiration. Or for the next 30 days, I really need assistance with my relationship. We're struggling right now. And this allows you to kind of set up that plan, whether it be 30, 15, 10 days, or whatever it may be. But now you have the capability, or basically you're empowered to really kind of select what you're looking for within the application and what you want to receive on a regular basis. And the Good Store is part of the currency that I mentioned earlier with the gamification. You'll be able to go in and purchase content that you can download to your mobile application, your mobile device, whether it be video content, documents such as PDFs, ebooks, things of that nature. You'll be able to download that. And also a user community. The goal of GoodSpire ultimately is to create more of a collaborative type of community. You know, if you've been encouraged or you've been through a situation, now you can assist someone else. So basically allowing people to connect, engage, and be able to assist others as they have been assisted through the actual application. All right? And then also live chat with Goodspirational coaches. You'll be able to go in and engage with actual users within the, not users, but coaches within the application that can assist you with your specific issues or problems. All right? And Wes is telling me to speed it up here, so we're going to go through this. But definitely within the year 2016, we have a couple of initiatives that we look to actually launch. We've actually been approved by the Guinness Book of World Records to set the record for the largest human smiley face. So we're definitely looking to do that, as well as possibly having a GoodSpire Awards, which basically honors individuals or even organizations or nonprofits within the community that are doing something Goodspirational. And then also a GoodSpire conference where you bring people together, organizations, and you allow them to have workshops, forums, and things of that nature in regards to social enterprise. And our marketing strategy, of course, is definitely maximizing social media, utilizing online marketing, engaging and creating strategic partnerships, definitely networking in regards to connecting with the school systems and other corporations and things of that nature where we can offer this platform to their users or their colleagues, and then also doing a college tour, because ultimately I believe that our target market, so to speak, is 18 to 35 age range, and I know that definitely the college crowd is a great target market to be able to go out to on the college campuses and really engage and assist them and uplift them. All right, and then also we'll just kind of go through this. Our 3-year projections are here, and I'll just swing through this, but definitely over the next 3 years, we do look to attain several million users within the application. And now as far as our business model, our main model, so to speak, is the premium version that I mentioned earlier. We're looking at possibly starting at around $10 a month for the premium version of the application, and our goal within the first year is to attain 60,000 premium users within the application. And then we also will have some ancillary revenue streams such as the Good Store that I mentioned earlier, the conference, and also the GoodSpire Awards. All right. And as far as building our team, definitely we are seeking to build that team within the year 2016. And as you can see here, there's several different pieces of the puzzle, so to speak, that we need to continue to build this, expand this, and grow this to what it can be, which in my mind is really endless. And in regards to our funding, as you can see there, we are looking for funding at this time, and we'll definitely ramping that up over the next several months. And as you can see here, we definitely need staffing, as I mentioned in the previous slide, marketing initiatives, as well as research and actual application development. All right, so that's my presentation there, guys. Sorry I may have went over West, but definitely I appreciate you guys' time, and thank you for allowing me to share this part with you.
Questions? Throw 'em. George, I know you got a ton.
All right, well, it's a great presentation. I mean, a lot of information there. For me, the key that I'm looking at is, what are your financial projections based on? And then also, one of the numbers that I felt a little concerned about, just from my perspective, is $750,000 for staffing for the first year, staffing an office space. Mm-hmm. This was an exercise we just went through with Sean, so that actually seemed pretty high. What's that based on? What's the $750,000 based on?
This is based on, I guess, the market values in regards to the staffing individuals that are listed in the slide there, as far as what the typical salaries are, as well as even office space. You're looking at a set amount, maybe $2,500 a month for office space, and then of course, your other products and services in regards to that space, such as electricity and actual equipment that we'll be utilizing within the space itself. So that's what I went off of. Could definitely that list be shortened? Absolutely. Could things be changed or adjusted? Absolutely. So yes.
What if you had to drop a couple of zeros off that? Would you still be able to have the staff that you need? Do you have people that can help out and at a reduced rate or volunteer?
Yeah, actually that's my goal. I want anybody that's involved with GoodSpire to have a passion about it. I want you to believe in what we're doing. It's not about money. It's not about job, or so to speak. So definitely, if we can find volunteers or people that are willing to come in and just provide their resources or access to the network and things of that nature, that's the goal. But you know, definitely you have to plan for possibly having to go out and actually hire people, so to speak, on a full-time basis.
So you mentioned that you were thinking college kids is your target market. What brought you to that?
I mean, we all know that the college kids, you know, this is their lifeline, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their mobile device, and you know, even statistics will say that you know most high school as well as college kids, you know, that's where your highest depression rates are, your highest suicide rates are. There's a lot of kids going through a lot of things, and the thing about it is that most of us in general, not just younger people, if we're dealing with something, you don't tell anybody, right? You keep it inside. It's in your house, and you know the application itself allows you to privately, so to speak, be able to assist yourself, because you're not going to go to that doctor, or you're not going to go out and seek a therapist or things of that nature. You may not even go to your family. You know, a lot of kids they'll go the opposite direction and they'll lash out and things of that nature. So I think if you're able to connect with the individuals who have the highest rate of suicide or the highest rate of depression at this time, then you're able to assist them and hopefully better them for the rest of their life, so to speak. So that's why you know, I selected that target market, because once again, with technology, mobile applications, this is something that they've grown up with. So to speak.
Yeah, I guess I would agree that I think they know the tools and use the tools. I guess my question would be, do they know on the kind of volume basis that you're talking about that they